Sometimes I feel like my life is on autopilot. I feel like I have no control. Sometimes I look to others too much in a comparative manner, and I always find myself coming up short. But today, I am succeeding. I find success is defined by you any moment you have the wherewithal to observe that success is everywhere in your life. Perhaps, if obscured, right now, things are pleasant, and I feel that I can work towards goals that are of my own design. I've been feeling in stasis that for the majority of my life, I've been neglecting my health, and I've been neglecting the choices that would lead to me being able to benefit from my true potential. Now, what does that mean? I've always known that I was intelligent to a certain degree, and that I was creative, just a bit misled. For whatever reason, I thought I didn't have much value, or that I couldn't competently manifest that into the real world. Now, giving up my power to circumstance, being diagnosed with schizophrenia, being diagnosed with ADHD, having traumas and near-death experiences, they've all shook me to the core, but simultaneously I've been left feeling disillusioned and jaded. But the truth is there's beauty all around us. But especially beauty can be found within. I think it's good to ask questions of ourselves. Questions that lead to more questions, not like, dead end affirmations of negative, irrational conclusions. I believe that we all have it in us to prosper. In this day and age, we're essentially rated and compartmentalized into what we should be, how competitive we have to be in order to hold value in this world. Once you realize that it's overly competitive and it is in an unfair manner stacked against you, the odds, you'll realize that not only does it seem unfair, it is unfair, but in order to push past that, you have to keep in mind that whatever inconsistencies or otherness or strangeness that you feel when in a group of people, in a crowd, in a social setting, your sense of strangerness, essentially other people are feeling that as well. It's an amazing thing when you can validate someone by simply considering their existence. In this world where we're fighting for every shred of evidence, we're shredding on guitars. I don't know what I'm saying. We're fighting for every shred of attention, something that I'm not too keen on being able to exert in a manner that is efficient or deliberate. And it's crazy how we're so connected but can feel so distant. So it doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. If there are people in your life that you have connections with, or people that you don't, being able to acknowledge other people's existence helps them feel less lost. This video, even though it seems like I'm meandering, that's the exact point. It's like lost. Am I lost? Are we lost? Yes, we'll always be. Chaos is everywhere. But we're alive. And based on our perspective, being lost can be amazing. Why do we have to live up to specific standards? It does seem like other people's lives are so interesting, and if we want that, feeling to subside, that feeling of being not good enough, perhaps we should emulate other people. And the paradox is, the more you do that, you may gain success, but the feeling will never go away. In fact, it'll intensify. Now, being that I'm lost, but I can revel in it, that has been probably the largest benefit to my life. Uncertainty is all around us. And if we were to be honest with ourselves, it permeates every day of our lives. Even if we do have a schedule or a predetermined path that we've set out for ourselves, it leaps at us from every shadow, every nook. Now, is there hope? Yes. We are on this tiny rock, and we are unsure of ourselves in every respect. But the way through this feeling of distance between what we want or what we think we want and where we are now is simple. If you can just accept that even if you were to carve out a path that says, this is what I'm going to get in this period of time, it may not suffice. The only way forward is through. And how do you gain perspective? You observe what's going on now. This is the obstacle. This is the moment that we're all trying to run away from. I can safely say that I am here now. I'm here for you. And I have no idea what I'm doing. But I want to be able to give people clarity of mind to know that it's not about getting rid of all the problems. It's about being able to handle them when they do occur. And do I have a problem now? No. But resilience is key. Now, I can ramble forever, but where is this all coming to? It's me trying to discover why my story is important. I struggle all the time. Every day, I feel things aren't working out, that they won't work out, and that I am in no ability to change that. But every step of the way, I can turn that around by recognizing that I've been through so much in my life, and I've never swayed from the path. I've always determined that being nice, being positive, helping the world, and lifting the world up is the only true path forward. So, really, if you're as lost as I am, talking about absolute nothings as a plane flies overhead, where's your destination? Hopefully, it is to be grateful that this is even possible. I had something in my head that I was going to say, but I think the best thing to do is leave with a question. If you are lost, if you are hopeless, is that something that's going to last forever? Do you feel that there's no way forward? And would you like, if you could imagine there would be a way forward, and you were completely honest with yourself, would you take that opportunity? I would hope so. Mental illness is a really rough path, but it's like anything. You go down the beaten path, you become stronger. And some people get lost on that path and don't come back. But if you're here, you have the capabilities within you to get to the next place. What do you want?